Hello and welcome to today's reflection. Today I'm going to take us back to Easter Sunday and to look a little bit more about that Easter story, the excitement and the joy that the disciples and the women who had gone to the tomb felt when they realised that the tomb was empty, that Jesus was no longer dead, but that he'd been raised from the dead. And just their confusion and their general trying to make sense of all the different things that had gone before and the discovery of the empty tomb. I think it's really important to note that the build up to Easter Sunday, from going from Palm Sunday and the excitement and the joy of the crowd celebrating Jesus' arrival in Jerusalem, the laying of the palm branches and the cloaks and the coats on the ground in front of the donkey as Jesus rides in to Jerusalem, all the hustle and bustle around Jesus' arrest on the Thursday evening, the trial, the mock trial really, that happens on Good Friday, and all the different opinions of the scribes and the Pharisees as they try and influence Pilate's decision. And then we get to Easter Sunday. We get to the morning when Mary runs to the tomb. She goes to the tomb to what she thinks is going to be to prepare the body. But instead she finds that there is no body. The arrival of Peter and John as they run to the tomb to see what's happened. But then they disappear again. We're left with just Mary in the silence, probably still very much in the early hours of the morning, stood in that tomb garden trying to make sense of perhaps what's happened. And surrounding that is the silence. I imagine that the scene would be very quiet. After all the excitement of what's gone on Palm Sunday, all the different activity that's happened during Jesus' arrest and trial, we get to this period of silence. And for us, I think it's really important that we take a period of silence too, after all the busyness that perhaps has been happening, the changes to routine. Maybe we've got too much silence at the moment, and we'd welcome to have some kind of interruption and some kind of opportunity to meet together with others. But I think it's in the silence, just as for Mary, that she hears Jesus' voice. And it's when Jesus speaks her name that she recognises him. We too need to take an opportunity to pause and be quiet with God and hear him speaking to us. So I'd like to end just with a psalm. It's a small 2 verses from Psalm 62. And it reads, "For God alone my soul waits in silence. From him comes my salvation. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress, I shall never be shaken.